Hey lovelies, it's your girl Ronji, and today I just wanted to have a talk with you, especially young moms, especially moms who are just getting into the noble duty of raising for young families. I wanted to share my experiences with you on a number of things, but today I've chosen to give you one hack, okay? One hack concerning children who cough continuously, who lack sleep because of coughing. And we know as a mother, when a child is not sleeping, so are you. You are worried, you just keep on, tossing around and thinking, what can I do? Maybe it's at night because most of these things tend to happen at night hours. And so it makes you feel very restless. It makes you feel very bad. You're feeling sad for your child. You don't know what to do. You don't know any home remedies that can help with the situation. I'm here. I'm your plug. I've been through raising children. I'm still raising them. They're quite young, but I would love to share my experiences, okay? Now, I have to put on a disclaimer. I'm not a medic, I'm not a doctor. These are just hacks that have worked for me, and I think it won't cost you anything to try them out if you find yourself in the same predicament, all right? Some of them have worked for me perfectly, some of them have not worked for me at all, but still, you can try it for yourself and see the outcome. If it comes out okay, well and good, I'll be happy. Let me know in the comment section. If it doesn't work for you, well, I'll be wishing you well. Seek further assistance in a health facility, call a doctor, take the baby to the hospital, because at the end of the day, we want the babies to be fine, okay? So there are things that you can do when you are just in the house, especially today. Let's talk about this condition called coughing, that very stubborn cough that comes about, and your child will be okay during the day. They'll be playing, they'll be active, they'll be eating all right, they'll be fine during the day, okay? But then when night comes and it's time for everybody to go and rest, to have some sleep, that is when the devil wakes up in form of a cough. And these babies will be lying on their bed, and all they'll be doing continuously is coughing. A very dry, stubborn cough, the kind they cough and then they rest for about a minute or a few seconds, and then it's back again. It's very irritating. I've been there and I know how it feels. Sometimes I'm lying on my bed just counting. In fact, the moment they pause, all right, the moment they pause from coughing, I'm like, okay, it's not going to be a minute before they resume. And for sure, it never goes a minute before they resume coughing. And so that can make you feel very restless. You can feel vulnerable. And so let me just go straight ahead and share with you what I do in such circumstances, okay? So when I'm having a coughing baby at night, first thing that I do, I make sure where they sleep on their bed, I try to raise the place where they place their head. I don't use a pillow. A pillow is a little bit too raised. I will take maybe an extra bed sheet or an extra cover and just fold it. I make sure not to raise it too much so that it hurts their neck, but I just want their heads elevated to help the air move smoothly into their lungs as they sleep. Another thing that I do before I consider taking those little children to the hospital, before I consider doing anything drastic, I always go for Kaluma. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I wish I had a picture. I go for Kaluma or Menthol Plus. You know, those, what do we call them? Are they ointments? They really come in handy. What I do with Kaluma is this. I take Kaluma, I boil some water, put it in a bowl or a cup, big enough that they can be able to, lean their heads in and sniff. And then I put a bit of Kaluma inside the hot water. The water will not be too hot that it can burn them, that the steam can burn them, no. But it needs to be hot enough in order to dissolve the Kaluma or the Menthol Plus, whichever you are using. Either of the two is effective, okay? So I put a bit of it inside the water, it dissolves, I stir it very fast, and then I make sure I lean the baby's head inside the container so that the steam can go inside through their nostrils, through their mouths, and it can go and open up air in their lungs so that they may stop coughing, so that they have a smooth night. Now, there's a challenge to this. The children are not going to like it so much. They'll fight you, trust me. They're not going to enjoy the process, but trust me, you need to be firm because this is for their benefit, this is for your own peace of mind, and it actually helps. It actually helps. The last time I did it, I remember I'd come from work, I was tired myself, they had already slept, but the little one kept on coughing and coughing and coughing, and I was like, oh my goodness, I thought I needed a good night's sleep. I thought this was the night I was going to, just have a rest and do other adult things. But her coughing kept on disturbing me, and then I remembered, okay, let's do the Kaluma thing. So I prepared the water, I went to woke her up. She fought me. That baby is about 3.5 years. She did not like, no baby likes the experience. But as a parent, go ahead and be firm. Just try to be as gentle as you can, but make sure you get the work done. Let them inhale the steam for about a minute. You can be taking breaks in between, but at the end of the process, it's going to help them. They're going to breathe better. They're going to, sleep better. The coughing is going to reduce significantly. Okay, you'll be surprised how fast this one single hack works so perfectly. So this can work only with children about 2 years and above. I'm not sure about the little ones. You might want to contact your doctor. You might want to take them to a facility. I don't want to prescribe anything. I don't want to advise you anything for the children who are below 2 years. But if they're 2 years and above, those are children who are already eating. They're running here and there. They are active enough, and you can communicate with them. You can tell them to sit, and then you can hold them in a certain position and just make sure they're sniffing the air from the bowl or from the cup or from whatever container it is that you place the kaluma inside, and it's gonna help them a big deal, like it's been helping me, right? Okay, that was it for today. I wanted to share that with you. If you're a young mom out here trying to raise babies, it is a noble job that you are doing. Congratulations. God bless you. God give you the strength to continue doing what you're doing. It's not easy. Mama, I know it's not easy, but together, when we do it as a community, we are going to find it easy. We are going to have the strength to be doing it, and we are going to enjoy the process while at it. Okay, whenever you feel vulnerable, whenever you feel you're down yourself, take a minute. If you're a believer, just step aside and ask God for guidance, for strength to move on and to help you resolve the situation, whatever it is that's going on. All right, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Let me know where you're listening me from. Share with me in the comment section. Is this something you've tried before? What have you tried before? Okay, what works for you when it comes to kids coughing, kids who cannot sleep because the cough keeps on interrupting their sleep? What is it? What is your number one to go to before you go to hospital? We are talking about home remedies. What is it that you do that works for you? Please share with us in the comment section. Reach out to me and let me help share your story. Maybe it could be of help to somebody else. If this cannot work, it might not work for everybody. Maybe yours will work for them. And so share with us and let's keep on connecting. It was a pleasure talking to you. My name is Ronji. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We share a lot of health information. Sometimes I love sharing my workouts, my weight loss workouts. So if you are into weight loss and stuff like that, go ahead. This is the right home for you. And I'm going to be meeting you on another video. And until then, lovelies, have a good evening and God bless you. Bye-bye.